Hello, I'm Tons, and we are back on this review and play of GreedFall. Last I left off, or last where we left off, I was kind of complaining about the main theme of the game. And we were about to talk to this woman for some
I
reason.
retrieved your relics. Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
All of this is nothing but more proof that Thélème is a nation of dreamers. They look for a thief when all they had to do was choose a guard who wouldn't fall asleep.
A good start would be to keep a better watch on the priceless treasures that you find.
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking action to really make it happen.
In any case, you would do well to keep a better watch on your discoveries in the future. You should also pay more attention to those who share this village with you. This theft would never have happened had you truly been in harmony with the natives.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I am very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that. Yay? No. But yeah, I'm glad she was like, if you are really in harmony with these people, this would have never happened. Okay. So we need to do some exploring. Since we are near here, and we already started it pretty much by accident, we'll do this. Because we need to clear this up. Because I know damn well there ain't no demonic cult going on here. These natives are not demonic. At least they better not be. Spiders, don't you disappoint me like that. Don't you do my natives like that now. Don't you do it now. Oh, what's this? Oh, I didn't even notice that we picked this up. Now that's showing that we found something new in the hats, and it's empty. I like how this looks. But we ain't using it. Oh. It's a good thing we went to the campsite. That would have been quite a hike. Question the village Demoniacal. Question Deirdre, the village chief. Alright.
Good day. Are you the wise man of this village?
Burt tir dumad renaikse. I am the Donegad. Yes.
I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any answers that displease them. Questions have no value when one already claims to know the answers.
But
It is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their echo. Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done with your foolishness.
that is not what I...
Qua awelemseg. May your answers fill your day with bounty.
Alright, so I really like him. I like that guy. And that is so true. That is very true. That was awesome. Spiders. You guys. Spiders. You know how to mess with me now. Every time I get irritated or upset about something, you show me an amazing character and I'm sucked right back in. I'm like, yeah, I love this guy. And I'm probably gonna be taken with Deirdre. I mean, let's be honest, every time there's some strong woman, I'm just like, yeah. Which is weird. Siora seems strong, but I don't really care much for her. But Afra and Haeva, who we made, so I don't know. Like, you know, there's different kinds of strength, okay? And what is there? You know, like, what was her sister's name? Aseld? There was something just beastly about Aseld, man. Something strong about her. I don't know.
Ber Tirtumad, on all Menawi. I am Deirdre, daughter of Enora, daughter of Rowena, Mal of this clan. Is it you who helped my warriors discover what the men of the Red Sun were doing?
Indeed.
Then I thank you. It's probably because you are an Onol Menawi that you are different from the other Renaigse. What do you seek?
Can you tell me something about your beliefs?
We believe that we are part of an everything, and that life depends on a balance that comes from this everything. Our strength is drawn from that which we protect, all that surrounds us, and that which surrounds us feeds and protects us in return.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Ah, I have heard this question before. You sound like the Mind Shaker woman. The rituals are the business of the Donegada. not of the Renoixe. Anything more?
Concerning this story about a sect.
Enough. Enough questions. I have nothing more to say.
Alright, so yeah, I'm taking with her. But, no, I get it. We were pressuring her. But it was like, ask about the Mageocracy or leave. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't really give us much of an option. Question the village inhabitants. Here's the other downside to not having a mini-map. This makes it, like, this is very confusing. Like, it does not do a good job showing the search area, but a mini-map does, because then you could just make it a different color, that kind of thing. And I noticed this issue with the battle for the red spears, because it was like, find the bodies, find survivors, and I couldn't really tell where the search radius was. I'm just like, you know. Alright. I can't really argue with that logic. Like, I don't know what he said, but...
Traitor. An Anolmenawe does not wear the dress of the strangers. Traitor. An Anolmenawe does not wear the dress of the strangers.
Let's see if the dialogue changes when we put this on.
Traitor.
Nope.
An Anolmenawe does not wear the dress of the strangers.
Can't you leave us alone, Monisanaig?
Leave me be. Even your thoughts are loud and break my peace.
Oh, okay. I don't know who to talk to here. Oh.
You have a strange stare, Renaikse. Leave me alone.
Fair enough. Siora, if you want to, you know, jump in at any point in time, kind of help us out here. I'm not going to stop you. Randomly, I'm thinking back to when we went to Dunkus, and he was like, yeah, the people you freed already told me what happened. That doesn't make any sense. Now, how cool would it have been if he said, I heard it on the wind, or the trees told me, or the land has already spoke to me, I know what you've done, you know? Come on.
What do you want?
You're different from the others. What is your role in this village?
Different? Why?
Well, for one, you answer me when I speak.
You others, when we don't answer you, you start digging for answers everywhere else. I am
Fair
a
point.
gatherer. I hunt a little. I do my part for the life of the village.
What can you tell me about the beliefs of your village?
The beliefs of the village? That is a strange question for an Onol-Manawi. Our beliefs are the same as those of the other clans. We believe in the earth that carries us and feeds on our dead, in the rain that quenches us and drowns us, in the beasts that feed us and in those that eat us. I do not know what more I can say to you. Everyone shares these beliefs.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Our rituals? Nothing. Nothing at all. They do not concern me. I am not a denegad. Even you. You should be able to tell that. Why you bother me with these questions? I am only a gatherer. Go and bother someone else.
Tell me about the missionaries that came here. Those who wear the symbol of the sun on their clothing.
When they came, they spoke about their bright and shiny god. They told us we were wrong. Said that nature was just nature, and not to be worshipped. These men know nothing. We ignored them. They finally left, and then the woman came to us. She sniffed around everywhere, asking many questions, just like you. I was told that she tried to enter my own home. I even saw her trying to follow me in the woods. She must be careful. It is easy to get lost in the woods, or cross paths with wild beasts.
I can't imagine this is gonna go well.
This question will seem strange to you, but do you know anything about a demon?
A demon?
A dark spirit, if you prefer.
No. There is no such thing as dark spirits. Your question is not strange. Foolish, perhaps.
I must leave now. Thank you for your help.
We had to know that would be the answer. That they don't believe in anything such as dark spirits. Because listen to what he said. We believe in the rain that we drink and the rain that drowns us. The animals we eat and those that eat us. So, from that perspective, it's like there was no way he was going to say that they believe in dark spirits, because to them, no spirit would be dark. They would merely just serve a purpose.
Good day. Do you want something?
I guess Haeva understood that, because I sure as hell didn't. I'm just like, what?
Could you answer a few questions?
Questions. It is a word that you adore. Let us play a game. If you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
If it is the only way to get answers, then let's play.
I am pleased. We will have fun. But beware, no lies. What name is given the place from where you come?
I come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of Cocaine.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
The name of the continent sounds way too close to the word cocaine. Because when she said cocaine, all I could think about was that dude on Death Clock who was addicted to cocaine. He'd be like, cocaine. I think so. Like, I haven't seen that show in a while, so.
Your village seems different from the others. Why is that?
Each village is different than the others. It is the reflection of those who live in it and of all that surrounds it. Verdlug is the village of the lightning-struck wood in your language.
Why do you call it that?
It is said that there was once a great fire that burned all the surrounding woods caused by a storm. But one tree that burns nourishes a new tree, greener and stronger than before the forest returns. We are like her. Even wounded, we rise again, stronger than we were before. Our warriors are known for this by all clans. They fear us. Let's try something else. Are you on Olmenawi with your land? Or did you inherit your link from your parents?
I am not bound. Or at least I haven't done anything in particular to bind myself.
Then it was your parents. One of them at least must have been Donegat. Your turn.
Let's just go straight for the jugular.
This is a delicate question. But would you know anything about a demon?
A demon? I think that is what the bright and shiny mind shakers call the spirits, no? There are spirits everywhere. In you and in us, in each tree, in each spring. There is not only one. I cannot tell you more if you are not more precise in what you seek. It was fun. More than with a woman who makes light. She did not want to play.
I liked her. That was an interesting character. Which... like, she was one of the more interesting characters we've come across.
Do you want something? Enough questions.
She's one of the most interesting characters we've come across, and yet she's nameless. Like, come on, spiders. Why do you do that? Why do you get in your own way? Like... like, there's so much with this game where it's like you have this great start or a great aspect and then you just step on it. Like, somehow. It's like you guys make like this tasty treat and then you drop it into a dirty puddle of water or something. I don't know. It's like she should have had a name, Spiders. How hard would it have been to give that very interesting side or very interesting minor character a name?
Anything new?
No. The investigation has gone stale. The villagers won't even engage in conversation with me now. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I managed to exchange a few words with some villagers, but they don't seem all that keen to talk.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing?
I know a little more about their beliefs. They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet there is something strange about this village. One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly worried. On edge, even.
I think I know of whom you speak. A man always looking over his shoulder. He often sneaks out of the village like a thief. I attempted to follow him, but he always eludes me. I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything, but someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
This fellow did not seem very honest to me. If he's hiding something from us, perhaps we can find out what it is by searching his house.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him.
We could break one of his pots. That would keep him busy. Or we could ask for help.
I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to be fast, and it will only work once.
Something else I would like to see is romantic interests that are not just party members and have it be really fleshed out. Inquisition basically did that, but also didn't. Why do you have an icon? My favorite nameless villager.
Do you want something?
Might I ask you a few questions about the villagers?
More questions? You really like this game. You really do.
If we could avoid...
Very well. But be brief then, because it is not good fun.
No! I didn't want to avoid the game. I wanted to play the game. We owe her that much. Spiders! Like, come on! Give us the option at least.
What can you tell me about that man down there? I spoke to him and he seemed nervous.
Don't hold it against him. The people of the light have already questioned us. That makes him distrustful. He is a man of few words, but he is devoted to the village and listens to the Demoniacal with great attention. He is a gatherer, but everyone knows he wants to become the next Voglandijk, the next servant of Demoniacal.
Where does this man live?
Down there. His dwelling is right in front of my own.
I would like to take a look inside.
What? Why would you want to do that? It is his home. You have nothing to do there if you are not invited.
Yeah, attempt to intimidate.
I really need to go inside. I must verify something. If you can help us...
This request is strange. I know it is for you as well. But we must prove that the suspicions cast upon our village are not true. These people of Teleme will not give up their search without this.
Very well. I shall distract him, but be discreet and very quick. And be respectful of what you find there. Be good.
Now, Siora should not have said Teleme. She should have said the Burning Suns or whatever name their people tend to call the missionaries or the people from Teleme. Also, Siora...
Toiges! Radayam Redit Quad!
said our village. This is not her village. I can't remember much, but I remember that much. That this is not her village.
This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This is exactly the kind of proof we've been looking for. An evil cult, far from some naive veneration of nature and other island spirits.
The man that worships a magic lamp speaks of being naive.
Thank you.
Oh, how it is charming.
Siora, I am sorry. What I really wanted to say was that...
Leave it, old man. I know exactly what it is you wanted to say.
Man, this could be the spirit of death. It's still not an evil spirit. You know what I mean? Like, death is necessary in nature.
This painting is frightening. Evoking war. A massacre. A bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face.
Spiders, please do not take a simplistic path to what is otherwise a somewhat sophisticated story, potentially. Please don't. Like, games always seem to have some evil entity. I hope this game does not go that route.
What a horrible mask. How can someone wear such a thing unless they're worshipping some dark creature?
This is just a mask they wear in battle to intimidate their enemies, nothing more.
All these gruesome and bloody horrors leave no room for doubt. There is a demonic cult here. We should
No,
go
it isn't.
tell Sister Ephesia.
No, we shouldn't. Like, I do not agree with these conclusions. Keep in mind, I could be wrong because this is a game and whoever is writing it, it's up to them. So they're saying this thing is a demon of some kind or a dark spirit, then that's what it is because this is their world. They made it up.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting a massacre.
By the Enlightened. To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a blood-worshipping cult here. They cannot perform their heinous pagan rituals in the village. and I'm certain that it's where our nervous friend sneaks off to. I failed to find where he goes, but you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully, he will not lead us into a trap.
Thank you for your help. And good luck.
We should wait until nightfall and follow him.
I mean, it's nighttime right now, right? Like, I mean, that's the night sky that we can't really look up. Like, we can't look at the night sky all that well. Not a criticism, just a fact.
Perhaps we could hide and wait here. Then we will be able to see where this sleepless boy goes during nightfall.
My child, it's time to wake up. Our nervous friend is here.
Okay, well that sucked.
Wait until nightfall and follow him.
That sucked. I guess it is a little bit of a criticism, because even though generally I wouldn't use first person, I prefer third person a lot. But I have to have the same criticism I have of first person games. You should have the option.
Perhaps we could hide and wait here. Then we will be able to see where this sleepless boy goes.
My child, it's time to wake up.
I feel like it should always be an option what view a person plays in. Wow. Okay. Of course. Of course. Why the hell not? So I guess we lost them. Well, he was right about the creatures, of course. Like, if that woman was still following him, she would have died.
Where could our man have gone?
He must have gone through this door, made out of roots.
Have we been here before? I honestly think we have. Like, I think we've been here. But we couldn't get in.
What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real. As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
This is truly some strange sorcery. What exactly did you see? Perhaps it is some sort of key.
I was this tree. And my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots. And at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before.
All right. So, I have to assume at some point they're going to explain why Haeva had that vision, but Siora did not. The reason I say that, of course, is because they're both on Al-Manawi, so...
This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps the wind. The drawing on this stone represents lightning. Here, this looks like a snowflake. Snow or maybe ice.
Is this the stone of death?
This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it is supposed to evoke death.
It's like death is always obvious, isn't it?
This stone has an image of the moon. On this stone, the sun is visible. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life? The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. The drawing on this stone resembles a symbol that must represent the earth. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
Alright, so... I don't remember the dream at all.
The story of the tree is key. Try to remember.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots. And at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before.
That last line, she should not be saying that.
Repeat to us precisely what you saw and do not omit a single detail.
I was this tree. and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
God damn it.
Tell us again exactly what you saw, my child.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain
that's
began
that
to
water.
fall on my roots. And at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again.
Yeah.
A shoot appeared on my darkened roots.
Yeah.
Then the vision dissipated.
That makes sense.
I have never experienced anything like it before.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought I was like, I thought this was fire. Like, because I was looking at the symbol and I wasn't reading, and now it's like, oh yeah, that is water. Actually, that might be the next one. That new life. Oh.
You did it right. By awakening these stones in the right order, the door opened.
Did the quest marker always tell us which stones to use? That was kind of weird. Look how beautiful that looks. Man, when this game looks good, it looks really good.
Quiet.
Close duis, atuda yam canadedole, tadulan vrandi, alauneles agen ole vei. Closi garamam italami olflinau ich egrem. Closi kadem tayentis olarabeni a ol slai. Vanqua sakengedem fradem adigalem. Linquid winterbo so galamsani. Tugombenis gremos nigawi. Renkasi e krimaderem denegau edent. Clos duis, aruyect nes diri.
Lois des Raman Ades Gideon, Arenta. Esparnu Fradi, Damagengadan, Yadiga Ladandian. Esparnu Fradi, Dawid Gaishidon. Agesparnu Fradi, Dawid Gremosenagui.
What?
I have never seen anything like it. The rituals of my village are not quite as scary.
In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Donegat who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Dedra.
It's starting to sound like we took the very simplistic route here. Good versus evil type thing. Evil spirit. I hope I'm wrong. No, but it would be disappointing. At least for me. The last thing I want is for Teleme to be right about anything regarding the natives. But in a way, this reminds me of Dragon Age Inquisition. No, Dragon Age 2. My mistake. Dragon Age 2. And you have this part in the story where the mages are kind of forced into a corner. And it's kind of like, as a last resort, the one mage guy who tried to be peaceful the entire time gave himself over to a spirit, like an evil spirit. I mean, I don't know if they're evil or not, but the game kind of portrays them, the creatures from the Fade, to be evil. So he willingly gives himself to one of those because of the position they're in. And I'm wondering if Spiders is going for a similar storyline here.
What do you seek?
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
The ritual. I've never seen anything like it. I hoped you'd be able to explain what they were trying to achieve. As you can see, my companion is not a Renaigze like the others. She bears our likeness. Please share your knowledge with us. Grant us the chance to understand.
Very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you have witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoigsi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come, though what you will hear may not be to your liking.
Guess we still gotta progress there. We got 3 points burning a hole in our pocket. I guess we'll go for this. Alright, we could put all 3 points here. And that would get us up to backstab. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do, actually. Oh, actually no, we can already get backstab. Nice. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and max out roll. Because I don't care much about balance. But after that, we'll grab balance. Probably. Or this. We'll probably grab this. I don't know. It's like, for all I know, balance is like the most important stat in the game, basically. And it's the main one that I neglect. Like, go to hell, balance. We're gonna stop there first, just in case this is one of the situations where it doesn't matter where you travel from, long as you travel. but occasionally it does matter. Occasionally you have to go to the spot specified, and this may be one of those times. And it kind of seems like it is. But I wonder if there's a travel point that's closer. Swamp entrance camp. We'll try that. We'll see if that'll get us there. Just a tad bit faster. Ah, damn it. Wait, why is there music? Oh, because we almost ran into those things. Oh! Was not expecting that. Was not paying attention worth a damn. Dude, check that damage out. Oh my god. Off a regular hit. I hate you, Petrus, you prick. Why'd you do that? Look at that. Almost 2,500. I shouldn't be so happy, but it's the damage. I didn't want to fight them. I couldn't even see him because of the fog. Alright, don't judge me. Like, I didn't mean for that to happen. Wait, where's it? Oh yeah, we've been there. Leave us alone, merchant. Leave us be. So this has got to be a campsite, because that seems to always be the first question mark you're going to run into. And it is. Don't ask me why I do not use potions. Like, 'cause you may have noticed, I just don't do it. I'm not interested. It's too much for my brain to handle. Like, trying to manage potions and whatnot. I'm thinking about Constantine right now. And the reason I'm thinking about him is because the last time we talked to him, he was not looking good. He wasn't feeling well. He sounded kind of strange. You know? He just seemed off. Oh, what is this? But anyway, yeah, he seemed off. And I could be wrong, but I kind of suspect that he has Malachor. I mean, maybe he doesn't, of course. But in this game, he's getting sick. You follow the pattern of writing, and it's like, chances are he has Malachor or something related to Malachor. Because why the hell not? But I guess the assumption is the mother's dead, so you're not looking for the cure for her. So then they had to give you another reason to care. And I'm guessing that's going to be him. Alright, so there's no way there. There's no way there, so... try going that way. Let's try to do some explorating. Pure iron ore, that's what I'm talking about. Mind you, we have we have a lot of materials. Some of you may have noticed how when we came back, certain other members of our party who were not spiff looked really spiff when we came back. And it was because off screen I did a lot of inventory management. We had a crafting of 3 thanks to Kurt and his friendly bonus that he gives us was his craftsmanship. And we just scrapped a lot of stuff and sold some of that scrap, and because we kept going broke buying them stuff. I did not do that on purpose. Okay, we don't have the key. I just thought maybe in all of our looting that maybe we found the key and just didn't notice. Okay, holy crap. Page from a journal. It would be enough to pour a simple concoction of nightshade berries to call the creature. The ritual probably relies on the fact that these poisonous berries have purifying properties in small doses. Unless it is pure imitation, the poison of the berries, the poison of the swamp. Well, it said recipe for demonic ritual. There's a lot of signs pointing to this being a demon. But I'm holding to my guns. I may end up being wrong. Spiders may make me wrong. But I'm gonna believe in these indigenous people and believe that they would not worship anything that's evil. They merely are calling to one of the faces of nature. It's pretty cool. Let's head this way now. Second verse, same as the first. I told you I play games very weird. Like, I want games to show me where it wants me to go so I can do the opposite. Because that way I know I'm exploring, damn it. When I'm going off the beaten path. What is this place? Feels like something should be in here. Alright, so it's time to go to the center. We've explorated as much as we could here. But that's going to have to wait until next time on GreedFall Ball Z or GreedFall Z, or would it be GreedFall Super colon bureaucracy simulator? No, I'm joking. I'm gonna let it go. There's no bureaucracy this time. So, but anyway, that's gonna do it for now. Until next time, please take care.